Welcome back to the Hardport Pub, everybody. Glad I can just open it up here and show you what we got. We got a big old beer mug, and inside we got a big old can of beer. Man, this is something. How big is this? It's got all kinds of writing on the top, but I don't live in any of those states where it talks about getting you your money back from the can. This can, man, this is something. This was brewed on May 3rd of 2021, and it's best before May 3rd, 2022. So it's got a 1-year shelf life. It ain't gonna last 10 minutes here, I'll tell you, because I'm gonna drink this thing. This is 6% alcohol by volume. It's 1 quart, 1.82 fluid ounces. So it's a big old beer. So let me get over there into the kitchen and wash this mug out, and then I'll be right back to let you know how splendiferous this beer is going to be. Alright, got her all washed out. You can see it's got the Paulaner Munchen logo right there. Thing barely fits on my coaster. Hey, but that's okay. Now, this is like a Foster's oil can on steroids here. This is it's a monster. But it's all gonna fit in here. This could take a while. And I'm making a mess all over the place. That's why I keep paper towels. Now, this Oktoberfest beer, the last review I did was from Dry County here in Kennesaw, Georgia, and it had a dark, coppery, delicious color. This one is yellow. And you all know me at the Hardport Pub. I'm going to let that head settle down. It's not because I poured it wrong. I noticed the people that criticize the hard pour, they're intolerant people. They can't imagine that anybody could do anything different than the way they do it and have it be right. They have their way, and that's the only way they want to hear. I feel sorry for those people. They must be very unhappy people. Hey, because I hard pour and I enjoy it. I don't like hot, spicy food. A lot of people love it. Who's right and who's wrong? It don't matter. If you're the one that's eating it or drinking it, you eat it or drink it however you like it. If you come here to my bar, though, you can't go into the Hardport Pub and say, pour that down the side of the glass for me. That's not going to work. That's like going to a pizza place and ordering a taco. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. The contents of this special 1-liter can provide you with a special opportunity. The brewers of Paulaner invite you to enjoy what attendees at the Munich Oktoberfest experience in the tents at this world-famous event. Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier, the #1 Oktoberfest beer in Germany, whose legend is almost as big as the event itself. Reminds you a bit of October sunshine, flavorful and golden. The locals call it liquid gold. So while saying Prost in the famous tents on the grounds of the Wiesen, the meadow in Munich where Oktoberfest takes place, with friends and other beer lovers from around the world is the preferable way to experience Oktoberfest. This once-a-year beer will allow you to join the celebration right in your own backyard or right here in the Hardport Pub. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hop. That's it. Store in a cool, dry place. Serve at 7 degrees, which is 45 degrees Fahrenheit. This says right here, brewed in Germany. So this is unlike, I don't know if you guys can see it. I've got my page pulled up here on YouTube, and you see I've got my bar track. That's a TV show that never was, it should have been. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Got one of the props from that movie. TV show, right up here, if you guys can see it. That's the Barship Enterprise right there. I know, it looked bigger on screen, but it's the magic of Hollywood. Nothing's real. I can tell you now, before I poured this beer in the glass, carried it around to the kitchen to wash it, it's a substantial glass. I paid $10 for this set. That's a liter of beer and this liter beer mug. $10. What a bargain. I wanted to buy every single one of them they had at Total Wine, but it was one of those rare events where my wife went with me, and she wasn't having that. So I got two. But it's a substantial glass, meaning it's thick, it's heavy, and now that I've got, well, I don't have the whole liter in there yet, but I can tell you, I'm going to have to rotate lifting this arms, otherwise I'm going to be built like the frickin' Hulk with this arm, and this arm's going to look like a spaghetti noodle or something, but she looks wonderful. Let's give her a sniff. All I can say about that aroma, without breaking it down into the very few ingredients it has, it smells like beer. It smells like beer, and that's good. That's good. I know so many people who don't even want to try any other type of beer. Man, there's just so much you're missing out on. I mean, if I go to your house and you offer me a beer, it doesn't matter. You guys know I'm not a diet beer guy, but if I go to your house and you offer me a diet beer, I'm going to drink it. I'm not saying it's gross. Diet beers are gross. I don't prefer them. Yes, there are plenty of fantastic ones, and a lot of people love them. Multitudes of people love them. I'm just not one of those people. I don't love them. I used to love them. I fell out of love with diet beers when I found the other styles of beer. That's what happened in my situation. So I'm just trying to get you guys to try a little something different. So this, I'm telling you, $10, this glass, that beer. Let's see what she tastes like. Prost. I can see that. Now, once again, I didn't do the research on what they wrote on the can. I have reviewed several Paulaner beers. I loved every one of them. So I'm not going to question that they wrote that this is the what did they say? This is like the favorite beer or the most popular beer at Oktoberfest. I could certainly see why. It's a delicious beer. I was a little worried when I saw the color of it being this light yellow color. In my mind, I was associating that with being a weaker flavor, but I was wrong. This has a very nice flavor. It's not a light flavor. It's not a super obnoxious bold flavor, but it is a very delicious flavor, and you can taste it. You don't have to sit there and try to think, am I tasting it? Oh yeah, there it is. No. You put it in your mouth, you're tasting it. It's beer, it's delicious. I only wish I was in Oktoberfest right now. But hey, thanks to Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier, I'm celebrating with them right here in the Hardcore Pub. And with Tiger. Yay. Yeah. Second Oktoberfest beer that I've done this year. And if I had to choose between the two of them, that'd be a tough call. That'd be a tough call. The first one I did from Dry County in Kennesaw, Georgia, local beer to me. Deep, dark, rich copper color. It was a fantastic tasting beer. This, now of course, that one is, that's a small craft brewery. So people probably can't get that in a lot of places. I don't know what their distribution is. They probably can't get that in a lot of places. However, Paulaner is, that's a German beer, but it's very popular. You can get this beer probably everywhere. I mean, this is fantastic. And who couldn't use a couple more beer glasses? That is a fantabulous beer. Double thumbs up. I get a thumbs up for the mug and a thumbs up for the beer. Outstanding. Guys, girls, people of everywhere. If you can find the Paulaner Munchen Oktoberfest Bier limited edition beer and mug set, it's $10 where I'm at. It can't be that much more where you're at. So give it a buy. That is an outstanding beer. Oh, it's delicious. I'm going to shut this off. I'm going to nurse the rest of that because, whew, it is so divine tasting. I don't want to just guzzle it. I want to sip on it because it tastes so good. So, thanks for stopping by the Hardcore Pub. It's always a pleasure when you stop by. Me and Tiger, we always look forward to your next visit. And please, bring somebody else with you next time. We love new people in the Hardcore Pub. So, cheers, and until then, Prost. Oh, that is so good.